talking to people about the business. If that's uncomfortable to you, that's okay, do it anyways. If you don't like talking to people about the business, that's all right. Go back to your dream, your why, and realize that I must do this. This is the oxygen of my business. This is what's going to take me to the next level. If you're uncomfortable, do it anyways. The more you do it, the more comfortable you're going to get. And you know when you're uncomfortable, you're talking to somebody or that you know and you think, oh my goodness, they would be great at Travorium. And your heart's going pitter patter, pitter patter. Do I tell them about the business? Anybody been like that before? I was like that in my first 3 years. First 3 years. But then I realized, hey, it's not about me what they say. It's not on me. My job is simply to do what? Share the business. That's all I got to do. And back then when I was doing it, we'd have to give pamphlets and videotapes or cassette tapes. It wasn't as easy as, oh yeah, let me just text you a video real quick. And you watch it on your smartphone here the next day and I'm going to follow up with you. This is so easy to do. But I had a problem, you see, because when I would share the business, I would get caught up with what they would say and I would take it personally. I'd be like, oh man, when they say no, they're saying no to me because of something I did? It's my breath. Right? Give me another Tic Tac. Right? It's not about me. This message is strong enough that even if you share it and mess it up a little bit, it's going to come across to the right people that are looking. And by the way, guys, there is no travel membership on the planet, bar none, that even comes close to what you have here at Travorium. Nothing. There's no other travel membership that gives you 150 world tours every year that you have access to. None. You can go on a vacation every 6 to 7 months for pennies on the dollar. I'm going to go stay at a JW Marriott for 7 days and 6 nights in Cowlock. JW Marriott for $29? What's the catch? Is it $29 for the resort fee? No, it's $29 for the entire stay, and we're going to provide breakfast, and it's not per person or each pinky that you have, it's for 2 people. That is one of 150 different world tours that are available to your members. Take off your consumer hat for a minute and let's just be business developers and owners, right? Is there anything on the planet like that? Nothing. In the timeshare industry, they're spending $50,000+ a year and $50,000 up front, $3,000 a year in maintenance fees, and they're hooked. They can't get out of it. And they don't even come close to what we have. Continents all over the world, beaches all over the world, mountains all over the world, cities with history all over the world. Guys, you are at a pivotal point here at Travorium. It's taken us 12+ years to get this perfected to where it sits today. You are at the prefaces of something incredible that's about to take place. Do not take this opportunity lightly. I said it yesterday, there are people in the audience. There are people in the audience that are not ambassadors. But the next time we do this event, they'll be ambassadors. How do I know this? Because we have at least 12 ambassadors sitting in the audience today that were not ambassadors at our last event here in Las Vegas. And I believe that number is going to fail by comparison to what's going to happen in the next 12 months. I hope you're ready. The travel industry is about to change with Travorium. You are in the perfect product-driven company in the MLM space. You do not have to explain what travel is because everybody understands it and everybody wants to do it. And when they do it, they want to get what's called the hookup. Right? We all like the hookup, right? If I'm going to the Lakers basketball game and I know somebody, I'm calling them and say, yo man, could you give me that hookup? right? Everybody wants to hook up. Just recently, we stayed 2 days at Club Salaz in Cabo San Lucas. And our price to stay there for those 2 days, incredible, 5-star, 5-diamond resort. In fact, when we showed up, my wife goes, okay, now this is how we should live. Is that true? It's true. It was unbelievable. And we got the discounted rate where we saved $995 off the retail price. And I booked it one day. I booked it the same day we were to check in. That's what we did, yeah. That's pretty incredible. $995 savings. The prior week, we were staying at a getaway. We had 2 rooms. We paid about $400 for those 2 rooms. The retail price on those 2 rooms was more than $5,000. So that stay in Cabo over a 10-day period, we saved about $6,000 on our platform. There's value here at travorium. It's undeniable. So share the business, and oh yeah, share the business. You never stop selling, right? I just heard that in the back of the room by Bill Walsh. Tremendous individual. Just getting to know him. Be teachable. Oh man. Let's talk about be teachable or coachable. Be open to learn from people that are successful. How many times, you guys have been around the space for 3 decades, and I see people, and I don't spend a lot of time with them if they're not coachable. I just don't do it. But people that are coachable, I want to spend time with them because I have something to offer them, a proven success track record that shows them how to get to where they want to go quickest. But what I've also learned, because this is a business and they're the owners of their business, I cannot make them do the business. Right? So if you're here today, listen, be open, be coachable, look what successful people are doing. Listen to the leaders that are finding success and duplicate what they do. If you do duplicate what they do, guess what? Your path to where you want to be is going to be cut in half the time. Right? It's so key. So you got to be teachable, you got to be coachable. Attend. Success principle number 4, success steps. You got to attend the events. I've had several people walk up to me in the last 2 days and say, oh my gosh, Mr. Hart, this event has changed the way I see the company, the way I see myself belonging in the company. You can't get this on a Zoom. Not one leader could deliver what people are experiencing this weekend. As much as I love Igor and Larissa, they need this event. They need all of the leaders to help deliver the emotion, the opportunity here at travorium. It keeps people focused, right? The big key about network marketing is building relationships. So when you attend an event, it's your responsibility to reach out, reach up, and find out who your upline leader is. That's your responsibility. So if you're here today, it's your responsibility. I just had a beautiful woman in the back of the room yesterday asked me, I want to be able to who do I talk to about building a business? You got to go talk to Daryl and Maria. They're your upline, right? She told me today, success. I reached out. I'm going to plug in with them. And they're going to help me build. It's your responsibility to create relationships with your active upline that has a financial interest in your success. I say that twofold. I say that for the first reason, you take that responsibility on because you're the owner of your business. The second part of that is that's what you teach with the people that are building within your organization. Why do you do that? You would go crazy. Can you imagine Deborah Taylor taking on that responsibility of having 5,000, 6,000 people in her downline? It's her responsibility to call everybody in her downline and find out who wants to work and who wants to be mentored. It's not her responsibility, right? So if you teach it right, you set up boundaries and rules for success within your organization, you're going to move much quicker. But if you're not teachable and you don't follow that, you might go crazy. We have a tremendous leader in the country of Kazakhstan that did it all backwards. He felt like he needed to go out and talk to everybody. One night he calls me up and says, David, I don't know, broken English and a translator. I'm doing all these things and I'm calling all these people. I'm going crazy. I don't have this much time. I said, well, it's okay. We just need to change the way you do it because how you're doing it is incorrect. And this goal is about learning how to build a business and a team by leveraging your efforts, by leveraging the way you do business so you can buy back your time. Does that make sense? So why do you attend events? You attend an event like this because you might see or hear a leader say something or tweak it just a little bit that makes all the sense in how you present the business. You come here and you listen to Daryl Meal Roberts and their wisdom on what it takes on mindset to build the business, and you start to apply that, it's all the difference. You listen to Danny Segall on stage and see his energy, as I always mess up his last name, but I don't care. I write him a big enough check, it don't matter, he's in correct with you. And you see his energy, right? You see his energy in business and the way he does things. That may be something that you need to apply in your business so you can attract more people, right? You listen to Larissa and understand how she methodically builds her teams and drives her organization. Maybe you need to hear that. Maybe there's people on your team that need to hear it. You need to hear how they train it so you can turn around and deliver the same kind of training or speech, right? This really is a simple business when you become coachable. But attending events is where you're going to improve your ability to be successful. What kind of events do we attend? If you're having a local meeting, go. Bring guests. Pick somebody up in the car, take them. When you're together with people, guess what? You don't just show them the business, you create relationships. It's about relationships. Some of the ambassadors, man, I've sat, we've talked on the phone, I've cried with them on the phone. We've battled on the phone. We've gone through fire. I know the leaders in our company. Do you know the leaders of your company? Build relationships. How do you do that? You got to get in front of them. You can't do it through text. You can't do it through phone. You can't do it through Zooms. You can meet people with all those tools and social media,